Welcome back to the online session of Sri Gokulam Public School, Vadagara. Dear children, good morning. I hope all of you are fine. Now we are facing the third stage of the spread of the coronavirus. So we have to be so alert. Don't forget that. Clear it? Okay. Then did you remember the last class? Where did we stop? Which lesson we studied there? Okay, the rise of nationalism in Europe. And the first part, we discussed the Frederick Sorry's picture and the difference between nation state and modern state. And then Napoleonic Court, the French revolutionaries, they spread their ideas. And the 1815 Vienna settlement and 1830 and 1848, the spread of liberal nationalist ideas. Now we have to discuss, due to the spread of liberal nationalist ideas, many European countries, they wanted to unite their nations into an independent nation. Listen, one such attempt that was done in Germany that we discussed the last class. Germany in 1848 with the purpose of unification. Then they conducted the Frankfurt Parliament, but it was a failure. Now I am going to discuss the unification of Germany or the making of Germany. Clear it? Then mainly 4 points, and this is very important for board exam. CBSE board exam, very important question. Unification of Germany. Then the first place, listen, after 1848, the nationalism in Europe that moved away from its then association with the democracy and revolution. And conservatives, they introduced certain changes. They were also forced to make certain changes because the continuous revolution that lost their power. So, to protect their power, they also introduced certain changes in 19th century onwards. Clear it? Now, the first point, that is, please listen, the Frankfurt Parliament in 1848. On 18th May 1848, the representatives, they met together at Church St. Paul and they conducted a parliament. Then from there they offered the headship to whom? Frederick William IV, the King of Prussia, but he did not accept that. So the Frankfurt Parliament, it was a failure. Did you remember that? Last class we discussed that. That was the first point, unification of Germany. And the second point, that is the role of Bismarck. Then after the failure of the Frankfurt Parliament, Prussia, the biggest state in Germany, listen, Prussia, the biggest state in Germany, it took the initiative of the unification of Germany. And the Prussian chief minister, Otto von Bismarck, did you hear? Otto von Bismarck, then he is known as the Iron Man. Listen, then he started the unification of Germany. He is known as the architect of German unification. Clear? Then he got the support from the German aristocracy as well as the bureaucracy, and with the support of them he conducted 3 wars within 7 years against Austria, Denmark and France. And in this war, Prussia won. Listen, then after that, they declared the unification of Germany. Clear? And the next point, the declaration of the unification of Germany. Clear it? Let's listen. The declaration of the unification, that was on 18th January 1871. An assembly then that consisted the princes of all German states and the ministers of Prussia, including the chief minister Otto von Bismarck. They met together at Versailles Palace, and from there they proclaimed the Prussian king Kaiser William I as the king of unified Germany. Clear it? Then all the princes of the German states, including the Prussian Chief Minister Otto von Bismarck, they met together at Versailles Palace, and from there they declared the unification of Germany. And then they declared Kaiser William I, the king of Prussia, as the king of the unified Germany. After that, they introduced certain changes and they were forced to follow the Prussian ideas. Clear? The people everywhere, they wanted to follow the ideas followed by Prussia, and they introduced certain changes. What were the changes? Please see that. The nation building process that was under the control of Prussia, and the new state, please listen, the new state that gave more importance for modernizing the currency and banking, legal and judicial systems, and Prussian measures and practices that became the model for the rest of Germany. Clear it? Now I completed a small portions here, that is the unification of Germany. I hope all of you understood. Please see that the points. Then you can see the picture of then Kaiser William I. He became the head of the unified Germany. Understood? Now I am stopping here. Then please don't forget to complete the note. You have to complete the notes then and there itself, that particular period itself. Listen, and the next class we can take the unification of Italy.